There's so many dates to remember.
Mm-hmm. I know. I get all the
anniversaries, like kids' birth
May
dates.
14th.
How did we? So we've been married for.
How did you know it was time to get married?
How did we know?
People would say, if you can't sleep, take something to sleep. The Lord has let me sleep just fine.
And I don't know how the executives over at Turning Point USA sleep at night.
So while tons of people who never even met Charlie Kirk are staying up late, stressing about what really went down during that whole unexpected situation, his widow Erika is sleeping peacefully. And now it finally makes sense why. Word on the streets is that just days before Charlie moved forward with the divorce, pages from his private diary suddenly popped up online, hinting he uncovered some unclear things about Erika's past that shook him up. By now, everybody's heard all kinds of theories about Charlie and Erika's marriage, from claims that Erika was some kind of bait placed in Charlie's life by a major TPUSA supporter, to whispers that she had ties to a mysterious elite crew trying to hide a client list Charlie allegedly wanted exposed.
And I've never felt that. I'm not angry with God. Never have been. Never have I questioned, why, Lord, are you putting me through this? Why are you testing me? Why are you? Because God is so good and He's so sovereign.
I could have never forgiven Tyler Robinson for whatever part he played in this. And obviously I'm saying whatever part he played in this because I don't believe that he was the lone person involved. I don't even think he's the person that killed Charlie Kirk.
And each rumor gets wilder than the last, which is why the internet can't stop talking about them. But these newly leaked receipts flipped everything upside down, and they might even explain how Erika moved on so fast, even forgiving the person who was allegedly connected to the situation that changed Charlie's whole world.
Charlie Kirk and Erika Kirk filed for a disillusionment of marriage 2 days before his assassination. There are actual text messages back and forth between Erika and Charlie discussing a separation of assets and how they are going to come out publicly and when the right time.
And she dropped one line that made everybody freeze in place because the way she said it felt soft but loaded with meaning. She said, "I don't even think that was the person who directly caused the events that led to Charlie Kirk's departure." And that tiny sentence lit the internet on fire all over again.
Every time Erika got involved in a Turning Point event, something felt off. People got pulled from their posts for no clear reason, replaced with names nobody recognized. What most people don't realize is Erika had already started acting like CEO before Charlie even died. She was giving orders, making executive calls, speaking for the organization in ways that made all of us uncomfortable. Charlie would try to intervene and she'd just talk over him, like he didn't even matter anymore.
Suddenly, every old theory started sounding brand new, and people began looking at this whole story from a different angle. Now let's slide into these divorce rumors. A TikTok account went viral claiming Candace Owens accidentally exposed proof that Erika Kirk tried to get their marriage annulled just days before everything happened. According to this creator, Candace shared text messages and legal papers that suggested Charlie was actually the one who pushed for the separation in the first place.
There's so many dates to remember.
Mm-hmm. I know. I get all the
anniversaries, like kids' birth
May
dates.
14th.
How did we? So we've been married for.
How did you know it was time to get married?
How did we know? You just know.
It's also what, don't waste your time.
Don't waste your time. And plus, we were ready to start our life together.
That's
But that's not the whole story. Not even close. Charlie and Erika reportedly sold their Arizona home earlier this year, and a lot of people instantly took that as a sign that the two were already living apart long before the situation that turned Charlie's life in a new direction. Folks online started connecting dots quick, claiming this move showed things were shifting behind closed doors. Insiders close to Charlie are now speaking up too, saying the picture-perfect couple everyone saw in public wasn't the full story.
We pushed back against the media on COVID, on lockdowns, on Ukraine, on the border, so like maybe we should also ask a question. Is the media totally presenting the truth when it comes to Israel? Just a question, that maybe we shouldn't believe everything the media says, because I know I've been conditioned to ask a lot more critical questions over the last couple of years.
According to them, there were plenty of tense arguments happening behind the scenes, the kind no one outside their circle ever heard about. One source even said that in the months before Charlie stepped away, Erika had basically stepped into his spot at TPUSA, moving like she was the new central figure instead. They describe moments where she'd talk over him in meetings, almost like she didn't feel his voice carried the same weight anymore. And then came that uncomfortable video clip. Charlie asked Erika a simple question about their wedding day.
Happened to be there in Israel too.
And so I was on a pilgrimage with my mom in Israel, and I turned around and I saw someone who looked super familiar.
And she froze on camera. She couldn't remember how long they'd been married, stumbling over her words before trying to cover it up with the classic line, "It feels like forever," which didn't help the vibes at all. It looked like Charlie was watching her reaction closely, almost like he already sensed something was off and wanted to see what she'd do.
How did your mom choose Phoenix?
So she chose to move to Phoenix from Ohio because there was more of an opportunity for a female business owner out here, especially from the standpoint of she was getting involved with the government, so Homeland Security and Department of Defense. And so she had other business partners that were out here that were already in that industry.
People now think he had been putting pieces together for a while, especially since he'd been shifting his views on so many topics: COVID rules, restrictions, Ukraine, the border, everything. This moment felt like a reminder that not everything online is as perfect as it appears, and a lot of us have learned to question the polished stories we're shown. But the real question now is about Charlie himself. Was he starting to look deeper than policy? Was he beginning to doubt his marriage and quietly wonder if everything Erika told him about her past was actually the full picture?
And in the snake of the ticket line was a guy who looked very familiar. I had no idea who he was. And I told my mom, this guy looks so familiar. And as a typical mother, she said, go and say hi. No. We were late for our flight, and I'm not going to come off like a crazy person that's just weird. That ended up being Charlie.
With all this new info surfacing about Erika's life before she ever crossed paths with Charlie, people can't help wondering what she kept quiet and how much she really shared with him. When Charlie first met Erika, he didn't have much experience with love, while she was 5 years older and had a way more colorful past that sounded like a whole movie. Miss America contestant, Trump pageant winner, casting director, Romanian orphanage founder, reality TV personality, music video model, Erika moved through life like someone who lived 10 different chapters before even meeting Charlie. And on top of that, she came from a family with serious financial connections tied to government contracting, which made her story even more mysterious. Her family even received a plaque in Jerusalem for their work helping restore the Zion Gate, a detail that made a lot of people look twice because it added another layer to everything. All these pieces made folks question whether Charlie ever had the full picture or if he was only seeing the version of Erika she chose to show. And when people bring up the honeymoon theory, there's a detail most viewers completely missed. Charlie just happened to meet Erika right before TPUSA arranged their first official date. And that timing had a lot of people raising eyebrows. Was that destiny, or was someone quietly coordinating things behind the scenes?
I will make sure that I don't stay silent. I'll keep speaking the truth.
Was this just a random moment or part of a bigger puzzle where nothing happens by accident? As rumors around the honeymoon theory, the chosen one theory, and the idea of Erika being intentionally placed in Charlie's life started spreading, people noticed something even more interesting. Erika almost never spoke about the issues Charlie cared about most, including sensitive lists and records he publicly said needed transparency. Some folks even asked if Charlie spent so much time talking about those lists that needed to be cleared. Why did Erika act like none of it mattered?
Lies that Epstein, with his little friend Ghislaine and Ghislaine's father, Robert Maxwell, who was obviously a spy of the Israeli intelligence agencies, that there was something else going on here. Epstein was not some sort of whiz-kid hedge fund manager. Epstein was playing a part. Epstein was a LARPer. Epstein was cast for a specific role.
Why did that whole issue quietly fade from Erika's messages after Charlie stepped away from the spotlight? Ever since Charlie's passing, Erika has repeated that she wants to continue the mission he started, that she wants to speak truth the way he did. But longtime followers immediately felt something wasn't matching up. Charlie's message then and Erika's message now just didn't hit the same way. Some people say it's simply a difference in personality. Others think it's a difference in goals. And then there are plenty who feel Erika is telling a brand new version of events, one she fully controls, where no one can check her or challenge her.